class is a short warm-up sequence you can use before any other yoga class that you want to do. If you want to use this to just wake up in the morning or to wind down at night. All we need to do first is find a nice comfortable seat where we can sit with a tall spine. I encourage you to sit up on a blanket. If you don't have a blanket, you can sit up on a folded towel. You can even sit up on your meditation cushion if you need the extra height. We just want to make sure that we can sit with a nice tall spine. So when we're seated, we don't want our pelvis rocking back like this, and we don't want to be tilted too far forward like this. We want to be able to sit up nice and tall on those sit bones with a neutral pelvis. So as you're ready, let's find our nice comfortable seat. Sitting with our nice tall spine here, placing the hands on the lap wherever's comfortable, closing down the eyes. We'll begin by taking a nice long slow deep breath in through the nose, letting it out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Once more like that, in through the nose, and out through the mouth. Sealing the lips now if you can, just breathing in and out through the nose. We'll focus on taking nice complete inhales, filling up belly, ribs, and collarbones. On the exhale, emptying collarbones, ribs, and belly. Just slowing down the breath here, forgetting about the rest of the day. Let's see if we can make those inhales and exhales equal in length. And just breathing here. Slowly blinking the eyes open now. We'll bring our arms out to the sides, palms facing forward. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. This time on the exhale, taking your right hand to the floor. If the floor feels like it's too far away, you can place a block beneath that hand to bring the floor closer to you. Making sure that both sit bones stay grounded into the floor here, looking wherever's comfortable for your neck. Shoulders relax down away from the ears. Deep breathing into that left side body. Big breath in here. Breathing out, coming back up to center. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, bringing that left hand to the floor this time. Once again, making sure that those shoulders are relaxed, the chest opens toward the front of the room. Nice deep breathing. Big breath in here. Breathing out, coming back up to center. We'll inhale the arms up. Exhale, twisting, bringing the left hand to the right knee or right thigh. Make sure you can set up with a nice tall spine here. Whatever's comfortable for your neck today. Inhaling here. Exhaling back to center. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, twisting. Right hand comes to left knee or thigh this time. Nice tall spine. This is another nice place you might need the block behind you so you can keep that tall spine by pressing that hand into the block. Or that left hand can just always rest on the upper thigh and hip here. Maintaining that nice deep breath. Inhaling here. Exhaling back to center. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, arms down. Bringing the hands to the knees or the shins here. This is your opportunity to just move on your own breath, finding what feels good in your body. You can try taking that torso in circles one way and then the other. You can inhale forward. Exhale, rocking back. You can rock back on those sit bones this time. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Or you can do whatever combination of those moves feels good to you. So just take a few breaths here. Feel through the spine, feel through the body. Find what feels good for you today. Then as you're ready, coming back to center stillness, we'll get ready to come forward onto all fours. You can pad the knees here with your blanket for comfort. Having the blocks handy on either side of the mat in case you need them. We'll start here stacking the joints in our tabletop position. Making sure that we have the knees stacked directly beneath the hips. The ankles and the toes are directly behind the knees. Stacking wrists beneath the shoulders. Fingers are spread nice and wide. Starting from our neutral spine, inhaling into our cow, sit bones rock toward the ceiling, collarbones pull forward. Exhaling cat, sit bones curl down, back arches toward the ceiling, head drops. Inhaling cow, move from that tailbone first, just looking slightly forward, nice even arch in the back. Exhaling cat, hug those abs up and in, round that back toward the ceiling, head and neck relaxed toward the floor. Inhaling cat, inhaling cow, exhaling cat. Inhaling cow, exhaling cat. One more round, inhale cow, exhale cat. Inhaling back into your neutral spine. We'll extend the right toes behind us onto the floor. Taking a moment here just to stretch through the back of that right leg. You can place the blocks beneath the hands here if you need to make extra room between yourself and the floor. Coming back to stillness, we'll inhale, picking those toes up. The heel comes in line with the hip. Then on the exhale, bend that knee, curling, hugging that knee in toward the chest. And then you can carry that foot to the top of the mat. Coming into your low lunge. Look down, make sure that knee is stacked directly over the ankle. You can have fingertips on floor here, using the blocks on any height. Or if you'd like, you can bring those hands up to the top of the thigh, tucking that pelvis a bit. Feeling a nice stretch here. Deep breath here in your low lunge. Then as you breathe out, we're going to pull the hips straight back. So the left knee is going to come to stack underneath the left hip. The right leg can stay bent here. We want to flex those right toes toward the ceiling in our half split. If you have the flexibility, you can straighten that leg. But we want to make sure that we have a nice long spine here. Once again, using the blocks on any height that you need. Nice deep breathing. Make sure the shoulders are relaxed away from the ears. Neck's nice and long. Then inviting a little more movement in, we'll rock back and forth between our low lunge and half split for a few breaths here. And then the next time you come to the top of your mat, we'll bring the left hand beneath the shoulder onto the floor or onto a block. The right hand comes up to the top of the knee. Inhale here. On the exhale, twisting the chest open toward that right knee. Hand can stay on the knee, or the arm can reach back behind you. Trying to maintain that nice deep breathing here. Big breath in. out, coming back to center. Setting that block aside, the fingertips come down to the mat. Right knee comes back to meet the left. Once again, stacking the joints in our tabletop position here. Fingers are spread wide. Starting from the neutral spine, inhaling for your cow. Exhaling cat. Inhale cow. Exhale cat. Inhale cow. Exhale cat. Inhaling neutral. Left toes extend behind us onto the floor. You can place the blocks beneath the hands here once again if you need to. Just taking a moment to stretch the back of the left leg. Coming back to stillness, we'll inhale, pick the toes up, heel in line with hip. Exhale, curling that knee in toward the chest, setting the foot down at the top of the mat. Low lunge, second side. Taking whatever variation you did on the first side. Try and keep those hips square to the front of your mat. Shoulders relaxed, nice long spine. Deep breath in here. Breathing out, pulling the hips straight back. Right knee stacks over right underneath right hip. Flexing the left toes toward the ceiling. Nice long spine. Think of dragging that left heel toward that right knee. Knee toward heel here to keep the pelvis nice and neutral. Hips nice and square. And then rocking back and forth between the two. And then the next time we come to the top, setting the blocks aside, fingertips to mat, left knee back to meet the right. Tabletop position. Starting from neutral, inhaling cow, exhaling cat. Inhale cow, exhale cat. Inhale cow, exhale cat. Inhaling neutral. Stepping the hands forward now, finding where you need to place your hands to make your shoulders comfortable for your downward facing dog. Making sure the fingers are spread nice and wide. Pressing through the base knuckles. We'll curl the toes under. Inhale here. Exhale, press those hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Knees are bent here to start. Feet are hip width apart or wider. Then you can begin pedaling through one leg and then the other. stillness here for a few breaths. Deep breath in here. Breathing out, bringing the knees back down to the blanket or the mat. You can bring the big toes together, knees wide. Sitting the hips back toward the heels, coming into a child's pose. You can place a block beneath the seat here. You can place a block beneath the chest or the forehead. Find whatever is comfortable for your child's pose. Nice deep breaths into the lower back here. If you're ready to move on with your day or move on to your workout, we'll begin by inhaling here, then exhale, use your hands, walk the hands back toward the knees, come to seated on the heels. Just pausing here. Nice tall spine. If you have longer, you can stay in your child's pose. And then when you're ready, we'll bring the arms out to the side. Once again, palms facing forward. Inhale, arms up. Hands together at prayer. Exhaling that prayer to heart center. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, whatever time of day it is. Thank you for being here.